Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. My name is Samus, and I know I should be playing Final Fantasy Tactics, but the XP is just too good. It's just too good. So, right this second, we are kind of playing Piker a little bit in the Thunderhome Slayer Zone. We've got 4 things left. I don't honestly know if we're gonna find them. I think they're up on the up path, which I don't know particularly well. I guess we could go take a look, right? Let's see if we can get it sorted. We're about to cross the 3,000 Slayer mark. It's usually around the time that I get antsy and I wrap it up, but I feel like we're getting quite a bit of experience. We have 28 minutes left on our pot, so it's not like we don't have time. And that group is doing reasonably well, coming together. There's our former leader. That usually, in my experience, kind of means that the group's going to wrap up soon. Yeah, there's another take care. So I think the idea is that they're trying to keep the group size around 10, where they think is the maximum ratio to lag that is acceptable. So we just lost the former leader, though. So I don't know, we might just do this. We might try getting some other stuff. We have quite a bit of gear that we're going to need to farm up on Java at some point. And we might even figure out what that's going to be soon. I think some of it's going to be raid gear. We're going to have to decide if... I mean, we probably will take the runes and stuff that we have now and equip Java to get him as raid ready. It's possible. That's the plan, right? The goal is that people are going to be shocked and awed next week by how much more together Java is. But also loving this XP across everybody, so kind of see. Kind of working under the assumption that somebody in here has an idea of what they're doing. It's not us. But that's alright. Thunderhome Slayer is just not one of the things that I have taken a lot of time to figure out. Looks like they're going back down. Darn it. Alright, so I am going to have to figure this out then, huh? Because I think there's at least a couple...
Dagon collapses, his bones shattered into fragments. For a moment, the pieces shiver and tremble. But then, at long last, they lie still.
At least a couple of explorers up here.
This feast hall rang with proud
Notes, whatever.
Voices that were forever stilled when Ardla Larasa attacked.
Maybe we don't have to go that way. Maybe we just have to go like this. Or we have to do both sides. Okay. Should be fine kind of exploring up here. I just I wonder if I should dig the map out. Okay. There's the power? It's behind interesting. Like I said, I kind of have the vague notion of how some of this works, but I've done this a couple of times, but never enough to probably say I have any idea what's actually happening. I feel like we got to go through this door and around that way. Not sure how we open that door, but I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, like that. Zoom. Okay, so there was another way to send the power, right? What happens if I turn it the other way? Okay. There's a scroll.
What living creature is more fearsome or majestic than a
Ha
dragon?
ha ha. Okay.
Surely
So you have to do
the
one side then the other.
But splendid wings and armored scales, these cannot
guess,
compare to
maybe?
immortality. And this is why the Dracolich,
There's
undead
another.
and undying, is the true and rightful sovereign.
Alright, so this is one thing from being ready. Okay. Blink. There we go. So many laser beams. Adventurer's pack. Yeah, I don't know where the... oh, this stuff's gonna be at. Hey, Billy. What's up, man? On that XP haul yet? Just got flagged for Shadow Crypt. Nice. Oh, man. I was going to start the stream earlier today, but when I was like getting ready to get going, the dog started begging for a walk, and I was just like, I should do that. I should take her. So we went for a walk instead of getting the stream going. And then I was like, oh, I should get started soon. And Voodoo's stream went ting ding. I was like, okay, well, we'll let people get going on there. And then it just kept steamrolling out of control every time I turned around. I think that's it. I think there's just those two up top. So we're missing two more. A 9th journal and the 18th journal. Okay. Close enough, we should look it up. Thunder Home. The runes of Thunder Home. The runes. Why am I not spelling runes right? There we go. The runes of Thunderholm. Alright. Map me, please. Alright, number 9, I think I said, right? Yeah, 9 and 18. So number 9 is on... on the way here. Okay. think I know where we're going. We're going this way. Not through that door, though. Not through this door. Also not through that door. Did I lock myself in somehow? Okay. We'll go back from the beginning then. I don't think it'll be a big deal. Alright. Every once in a while I wish I made that troll character on my other account so I could use this account to just like power level it up. But then it'll absolutely never get played. Okay, so this one's just like literally around the back on the top of this. Yep, there it is. Wow. Didn't even realize that we missed that. Okay. And then 18 is...
The living have failed, scoffs the emissary. Very well then, let the dead take their place. The emissary calls out for more aid.
Okay, it's down.
Protect us! This changes nothing, gasps the emissary. We do not matter.
That one that's kind of backing around that I can never find. Like I was looking for it, I just couldn't find it. Now I think we got a recall call about that time. This place is so huge. I don't know for sure yet, but I think I may have found a mobile game to screw around with. Oh, we're so close. They're recalling right now. Yeah, there it is.
Do not fret, my
Nice.
children. Netheril will not get the better
Alright,
part of our
so
the Netherese are strong and brash now.
we've got
So too were the dwarves of
16 minutes left to try to get another 5,000 Slayer. I think we can kind of wait it out. We'll see. I'm still gonna have to do some stuff before we can take level 26, but it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Oh, is that a new instance? Alright, let's get that in there. So I kinda would a podcast or something, but I don't think I'm missing a DDO cast. And that would be what I would most likely want to listen to. Why we're doing this.
Even though Sunderhome lies in
Let me see.
ruins, it is far from deserted.
There's my podcast app. And see what we have in podcast land that maybe we can talk about or something here. Alright, DDO cast. Updated 1 minute ago. No. 10 days ago. And that was, now that it's updated, was the episode with me and Voodoo on it. So, yeah, I'm going to say there's not a DDO cast that I want to listen to. Guess we'll just put music on then. Get some background music going. Everyone should probably have some sort of background music on. Oh, now it says there's 5 new episodes of DDO cast, but I'm pretty sure it's not what we had here. Oh, there's a daily jokes. Daily dad jokes. Why the toilet paper roll downhill? to get to the... Okay, yeah, we're not listening to that. No. You want to murder me. Alright. We'll listen to some ads is what we'll listen to. Alright, let's go get to work, see if we can actually help. Get this last pile of experience. Again, I'm 5,000 or the 14 minutes. Basically, whatever comes sort of first. I don't know if I'd stick around with like more than 100 or so Slayers to go, but I have a bunch of pots, so we might just finish it off the 7,000. I don't know, after that Shroud yesterday, I'm just like spoiled on experience now. I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even. In case you missed it, by the way, we earned more than 600,000 experience from just the quest completion of the Shroud, not to mention the various tiers along the way up. I should probably go back and rewatch that to get an idea, but the quest reporter logged it as, I think, like 20, 20, and 30,000. So, assuming that just those numbers, not counting the 50% XP potion that was running, the people in the quest, etc., my 10% VIP, my 25%, all that stuff. Not counting that stuff because I'm not sure where that all applies to. But if it was 20, 20, and that, 20, 20, and 30, plus that, it's like 663,000 experience or something. Puts us at, Shroud was almost 250,000 experience yesterday. That's pretty good. So now I'm just kind of like WTFing, right? Just trying to get these experiences coming in. Somewhere near that rate would be good. Snaking up some quick experience in other places would also be good, but I think this is going to be the most bang for the buck for right now. And then we'll see. Avon Lady. Avon Lady? Okay. Guess we're not going to Avon Lady today.
The dwarves dug deep into the vastness of the Underdark.
Why did I come here?
Suspecting that they were intruding into Argla Laras's realm.
I didn't want to come in here.
A Death Knight stands amongst the skeletal miners.
I guess we can go through this, right?
Dig because she commands it.
We don't have to go the long way around. I just always do.
The Death Knight turns towards you. You there! Join us!
Okay.
Join us in death!
Man, am I this slow? There we go. I'm like, there's gotta be some monsters.
You think you'll prevail?
I can't allow myself to think that I'm doing lots of damage or something, but in a Slayer zone,
She always wins.
no. Still not gonna say no. But we are clearing reasonably well.
Building collapses. His bones shattered into fragments. For a moment, the pieces shiver and tremble.
Brings the Death Knight down.
At long last,
Take it.
they lie still.
I think if I was gonna start doing another DDO cast segment, I think it would be to this right place, right time. Its opening would be what I would try to use for my opening. Really like it. One would do well to check it out. There's another band that I recently learned of that I've become quite taken with. But I can't think of the name of them off the top of my head. It's like the Nakeds or something like that. It's kind of strange. But I have a song called My Chevrolet Car, I believe, or maybe My Chevrolet. I actually quite enjoy it. For a person who doesn't remember the name of it, the song or the band, or you know, as much as someone like that can enjoy the new band. I followed them on YouTube so I could listen to some of their things, so hang on. The Nude Party is the name of the band. Yeah, Chevrolet Van. That song is quite good. I've been enjoying that one in particular. But I don't think I could get away with making those kind of songs my opening anywhere. Hello. Hello, little hound horror guy. What's up? He healed from the cold. Huh. Did I know that? I probably did. Right? Useless information. It's probably in my noggin somewhere. I don't think I had any idea. Take your time, DDO. Not in a hurry. Not worried about dying. 4-day weekend, have to get your dab rig nice and clean. Yeah, I don't know, I need to do some research. Want to try using the dabs for when we're in Colorado. I have tried them once before, but I don't have any of that equipment, so and of course you gotta plan to make sure you use everything that you buy in Colorado, because you can't bring it with you. People that heard that are just like laughing their butts off. They're like, what? Is Samus making a cover his butt statement? Could be. You just file that shit away. We all know that that's not happening here in Kansas, my friend.
The emissary turns, hearing
not legal.
Loyalty to her. Destroy the trespassers who have invaded her city.
Oh no, it amuses me. This trip, so many of my friends are so pumped.
Scoffs the emissary. Very well then, let the dead take their place.
I think that people are really looking for the opportunity to finally get a chance to really unwind.
This changes nothing. Gasps the emissary. No ladder. The future belongs to the worms.
Yeah. I think the person who needed those mats is no longer in the quest, so. Jabba Jade with her Quest a Day series is kind of interesting. Sure. Sounds good to me. Yeah, see now we're starting to draw people. I didn't see where we were in the numbers here. I mean, we're at 900-ish left in 3 minutes. Probably not going to grab or get there, but maybe we grab another pot, stick around, see if the group starts to pick up or dies down. Alright, I'll go this way. Everything just like ran away from me. Could grab my wife's account, maybe. Put her in here. Just to get the things up. What the shit is that? I've seen telescopes less confusing than this thing. Jeez. That is intense, mate. So, like, why... So, like, what does all this stuff even do? See, this is the problem. I have no basis. I know nothing. I'm like a fledgling baby explorer just starting to learn on his first trip to Colorado. We just lost that guy now too. Yeah, I have the feeling people are gonna drop and be done-ish. So we could push out this last bit, or we can just wait and try to re-jump in at some future time. So you got an e-nail attachment so you can set the temperature to exactly what you want. perfect for getting the maximum flavor. Yeah, see, a lot of this stuff I have less than zero experience with. I feel like, again, because so many of my friends are going to be going for like the first trip or whatever, I feel like it should be my responsibility to be a guide, but I don't have the skills to be the guide or the knowledge to be the guide. I need to see what we can do. We ran around this room to pick up dogs or whatever, right? Oh yeah, and there's a harpy even. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to, like, watch some videos or something. People would look at my internet search history and be like, what are you doing? The little cartridges are really popular and super easy to use. I may have heard that. May have some very mild experience in that area. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go find a dispensary there in Colorado with like some brownies or something. I think the problem with the brownies or anything like that is like all the comedians say, right? You're like, oh man, this brownie ain't nothing, and then you're like, oh, I'll eat some more, and then all of a sudden the first brownie kicks in and people are like, oh. So I don't want anybody to be like, ah, but I also, we're gonna have, I believe, some children with us, so we gotta be careful.
Skeletal dwarves scuttle around the cavern, busily
Yeah.
mining ore. Why do they work so frantically when their city lies in ruins?
I don't know. I have to get an idea of what's. Oh, what am I doing? That ran out like minutes ago. That's dumb. I have to check some stuff out, I think. Oh, I did it again. I always do that. If we could just turn over this 5,000, we could go jump in one of these orchard
A death knight stands amongst the skeletal
slayer
ruins.
groups. There's like
Dig,
11 of them.
Dig because she commands it. Dig because your cursed bones can never stop. The death knight turns towards
The incredible chocolate bars are really good. You'll probably see those.
you. Join us in death.
Alright, I'll try to remember that. Again, as we get closer to December, we'll we will ask for advice again. I said I'll be at the start of December, so probably through November I'll be asking for advice.
Do you think you'll prevail? The death knight hisses. I once thought the same, but the darkness always conquers. She always wins. Dagon collapses, his bones shattered into fragments. For a moment, the pieces shiver and tremble, but then, at long last, they lie still.
I mean, there's usually a trap there, right? And then we jump down, start going down. All I know is rain came in last night. My head is letting me know that it came in hard last night. Today's one of the days I got up like pretty early. Your sinuses are all messed up when it rains? Yeah. So I'm just like pushed down, I guess, for lack of a better word. Feels like pressure, right? Just like squeezing my whole face and my eyeballs and everything. Just. You slept really good though? Yeah, I did not sleep that great. Oh yeah, we already did that. Yeah, there's so few of us now. I wonder if it would be better off if we just went ahead and came back in a little while. Finish this run. No one's joined, so... Lots of rares this run, though. And quite a bit more than I would have imagined, actually. But... I guess it's like our 4th or 5th one now, so it should be getting close. Looks like we may have gotten this one in the past as well. Looks like they're already down here.
In this forge, the dwarves of Thunderhome crafted weapons that will fade from the Sea of Fallen Stars to the plains of Anarok.
Go up the middle here and see if we can find any trouble. Nope, no trouble. Darn. Oh, hello. Not in trouble-y. Oh, they're named. Oh, should we dancing maybe? Doesn't look like he'll dance. Just gotta sit here and slowly smack him. We still need 500 some odd more kills. We're currently getting... We're gonna get 3 additional kills for every 2. So 2 is 5. So if 2 is 5, we need quite a few still. At least 200 more kills, like actual kills. This is not that far. Whoa, hello, nurse. Hang on. Calm your sweetness here. He's trying to hurt. He is not a nice man. This gate warden. How's everything looking? Everything's looking okay. Still fine. That was a new one for us. 10 of 12. Does Dork have a chest? If he does, I didn't see it. Scream.
The crystal blazes with energy, and one of the huge doorways opens.
Still haven't seen my treasure chest yet. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but still. Yeah, it took us 9 minutes to get a couple hundred more. But it took us, with the full group of people in here, it took us 16 minutes to get over 1,000.
It was once the bustling heart of Thunderholm. Now it serves as a citadel for Ogla Laros's cult of the dragon.
It's the difference that spawn rate makes. Yeah, I think we can these last little bit pretty smoothly, and then we can definitely catch more Slayers. It's no problem.
The emissary turns, hearing you approach.
Now prove your loyalty to her. Destroy the trespassers who have invaded her city.
Oh, I don't like that. Probably have already cleared everything else.
The living have failed.
Scoffs the emissary.
Very well then, let the dead take their place.
The emissary calls into the morning.
I mean, I can kind of understand this girl's notion that
Gasps the emissary.
undead dragons would have the experience and wisdom to lead into the future. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, I still can't get over this contraption. I'll probably stick around to the 5,000 mark, but probably just try to come back and reschedule this later for the last bit. Maybe we're not supposed to be back in. Maybe we are. I don't know. I'm very confused. We'll see. I was gonna say I could probably pull out
There
my
are fresh footprints in the dust.
my little piker account,
Even though
but
Sunderholm lies in ruins, it is far from deserted.
wonder what's the last two rares that we're missing? Not that we really are going to go rare chasing, but I'm just curious. In the sense of completion's sake for completion. Oh man, I was gonna eat, well, I thought I was gonna eat before I started the stream also, but I talked myself out of it, and now I'm hungry. Not always how it is though. You're like, no, we can skip breakfast like we're supposed to, and get back to not eating breakfast, and you're like, rawr, so hungry. At least that's how I get. I should, like, go really crazy this month on the... ooh, thanks. Big pile of damage for no reason. And, just try to go straight carnivore this month. I don't think I could do it. I think it would drive me too insane to go pure carnivore, but... I definitely need to watch my macros a little closer, I think, this week, for sure. I think certain supplements definitely give you additional hunger. That, and sometimes, at the same time they give you some hunger, they also impair your impulse control. It's a pretty big twofer if you're trying to lose some weight against you. It's a battle. But if I like just hard go back to carnivore and I know what I can eat, I'm just like, just go crazy. If you're hungry, have whatever. Because I know that I'll get tired of like roast or whatever, and I'll be like, ah. I haven't seen this rare yet. Maybe it's this one is one of the ones that we're missing. If it is, he's still not here, but it's fine. Here for the glory, just like Elemenster. The various digital currencies were up this morning. Bitcoin's my $5 is up to $7. right. I need to, watch out in the Ethereum and the Bitcoin again and buy some when they're down. Why do I always end up back here? This is not where I want to be. This is not where we parked our car. Oh. Just notifications that the stream's getting retweeted and stuff. That is nice. I do appreciate those things. I wonder if any of the weapons already have lore, or if someone should make up lore. That'd be interesting. One of the things that I used to love was like I think they're called mythologies, maybe. Basically the biologics of the mythical creature. Those are things that I always found particularly appealing when they were out trying to give you like some idea. And to that lesser end, they would often have these magic items in the various books with these rich backgrounds because someone just like made up a big history. Be kind of interesting to. The Sorokus were forged by such an, you know what I mean? By the dwarves of such and such. Most likely in the XYZ forge, you know? Stuff like that. He's not a stone elemental this time, or a stone champ, so he should probably be fine. Although I will be honest, even with the damage song on, still taking. Still taking a minute to go down. Try using the force swords, maybe? That's a little better, maybe. A little anvil, just like randomly in the way. Do you see 90k from Shadow Crypt? Yeah, Shadow Crypt is good. I'm not usually one to abdicate for repeating a quest, but Shadow Crypt's one of the few of them that I would. Like if I had a group that was down to play Catch the Window, or better yet, a group that had ran the flagging quest together and coordinated doing the last one, doing like a step down, like a Reaper elite. You know what I mean? Just walking it down. It's probably a massive pile of experience. Alright, a couple more kills here with that 5,000 mark, and we'll probably find something else to do for... Well, maybe not. I mean, the group's starting to come together now, right? Oh, that's funny. I thought these were player characters coming to help. Too funny. Like, they were definitely guys helping. They were just helping the baddies. Alright, there's our level. Yeah, I feel like jumping in on something like this is probably going to be... I think this is probably reasonable. Alright, so we have 36 minutes. We should probably go ahead and jump in that other group doing Slayers. They probably won't be on for very long, which is fine. We don't need to be on that long. But I think this will make sense. Just to kind of brand out some of this pot. Hey guys, on my way. And we just turned over a level, so we're just now 26. I don't think I'm worried about burning too much experience in here right now, so should be good. We have some... I'm gonna do this for just a second. I haven't looked at all these yet. And this new artwork looks insane. Like this new werewolf border and stuff. Nightbound and Daybound. When this enters the battlefield, gain 3 life and it taps for mana. It's a 2/4. That's pretty gas. Champion of Parish we looked at earlier. Village Watch is a haste thing. This Popper Stitcher is pretty sweet. Alright, so Daybound is just the face up and the back is the base downside, I guess. So it's either this or it's a 4/4 for 3. That's cool. Holy. Target creature can go get +X/+O and first strike and trample till end of turn. Kind of gassy. Interesting. Dissipates back for the 80th time. Thermo Alchemist is back. Some interesting ones for sure. Alright, should we contribute? What I should do for sure is get out a map and try to get the explore points, the rare encounters. But for this one, I just never do that. I'm just gonna ride out this 30 minutes or a nice convenient number. Alright, sorry buddy, I'm gonna have to make a phone call. Alright, let me step away here for a second and do this thing.
Mentau's apprentices use this overlook to guard fresh shipments.
Interesting. I have been investigating how to tap the power of the darker planes to power my ascension to godhood. In all the ancient texts, the same name comes up time and time again. I shall have to rediscover the long-lost secret of House Vol.
Alright. Alright. Hey, good morning, Thakar. Hey, Beef. Sorry, guys. They got a hold. They tried to call Remington about the truck, but he was too busy at school to deal with it. So he asked me to take care of it. So I'm like texting him around. Okay. Yeah, I think Remington wants this truck back too. Anyway, how you guys doing this morning? Hopefully well. I decided this bonus experience thing was just too good to pass up on, so instead of playing Final Fantasy Tactics this morning, we were going to go ahead and do a little bit of miscellaneous. I don't want to take level 26 yet. I want to be, I think, actually. No, we can take 26, I think. We'll lose some experience, I believe, if we go back to do Chain 1 of Evening Star. But at some point, we're going to have to do Chain 1. Which bonus? VIPs are getting an additional 15% bonus to the start of next week. Like, middle of next week, actually. In addition to the VIP 10% bonus. So, like, I think this is one of the things that they're trying to do to make VIPs feel a little bit more appreciated, are these, like, week-long bonuses, like once a month or something. We'll see if they keep it up, but certainly isn't the worst idea they've ever had. I mean, it made me excited to play this week, more so than normal. Right, like we didn't... Normally we take yesterday off to do other games like Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 14, stuff like that, right? We didn't even switch and do that this week. We stayed and played DDO the whole time. So that bonus kept us here. Yeah, Billy says he took a day off from work to do stuff. Like, it's pretty substantial. I earned... I tweeted it out, but the experience that I got for completing Shroud yesterday, this was the final quest experience total. Not optionals along the way. Not like that's the number that they gave us from not the optionals, right? When the quest pops up at the end of the game, at the end, and says you got this much experience. That's it. That was the number. So there's another 70,000 or so of optionals. Like, that is some pretty sick experience. I did have a potion running. That's a potion running. The other people in the group were getting like 50 something. Yep, one of these right here. Yep. I can go back and rewatch. Again, that's not the optionals. That's not the other stuff. That's just the number that pops up on the screen when you complete. You've gotten 70 bait? 7? I don't know how you did that. It should even have been with the 5% for everybody in your thing or whatever, too. People were saying it should have been 66% plus that 50% XP bonus. This lich thing is a pain. That's the highest amount of experience that people said that they got from the group. Right. Can we heal? Maybe take care of this curse thing and heal? Pretty cool. Hey, what's up, man? Just grabbing a little bit of experience here. Screwing around some. There was a Thunderhome as always. So I'm like, oh, sweet. So I grabbed a pot, started going. Got a few thousand in there before that group fell apart like it always does. So, I mean, technically that group's still going, but there's one guy and I'm not. I can't in good conscience be that guy. Not right now with the experience that's just doing its thing. I mean, I'm not the leader of the party, Thought-Gar. I'm just in a random pug doing slayers at the moment. There's a missing person, so maybe the elephant will come back up. I don't know. Oh, for chain 1? Yeah, maybe. That sounds good. So I'm probably not going to do anything until either I hit a big tier of this or my XP potion is done. Whichever kind of is the closest. Oh man, I'm definitely starting to feel out of my not band per se, but I certainly feel like my gears dropped off heavily. Now we're still wearing crap from a million years ago, but it'd be nice for some of this to work out a little bit more. I'm very excited to get the truck back. I crafted just the base blank weapon. I didn't craft any of the other stuff yet because the planner was down and I wanted to like read through everything. I figure at some point we'll really get into it in the stream soon. Make sure that I know exactly what I want to craft for long-term use. Free chest? What? Yeah, I started looking at it yesterday or this morning maybe. Yeah, it was. I was looking at it at some point, trying to figure out what I wanted to do and what the priority was, and it's going to take me more than a little bit to look at it to figure out exactly what I want. So I figure again, like I said, at some point we'll talk about it on the stream. We'll just look at it. It could be today, because we're probably close enough that I could see being ready to have it. Like, I didn't lose anything making the base item if I decide I don't want it. If I decide to do a different weapon. But I really dislike these guys. Second, I got a batch of guys here that I'm taking care of, and then I'll get out. Assuming I don't get murdered by this Lich Avenger, because my trip score is Not what I need it to be. Okay. Crafting one item isn't so bad. Figuring out how to slot a 5-piece ender is a pain, though. See, that's part of it, like, figuring out, like, do I need to go that deep for Java? Probably not, right? But I don't know. I'm not 100% sure that was our group. The gear list is... It's written in the way that I like that kind of stuff, where it's like broken down of what kind of stuff looks good. Right? So it's like... Now you're going to want vulnerability, dust, and ooze. Right? So, vulnerability, I'll have to get one of the weapons to cover because I can't do it through my race. And ooze, right, I could build a green steel on. Or we can try to get the pain and suffering set. And that would be vulnerability and ooze. So the only thing I wouldn't have is dust. Which I assume dust means that I'm going to have to swap in to like rotate through to apply dust every so often. But we'll figure it out. See, so he says if you're getting this from enchantments, you can do this. But if you're doing it from weapon, you need pain and dust, and then swap to pain and suffering. Yeah. Well, and we still could do that. Like, at some point, we might reach that area where we want to make that happen. But right now, I don't know if I'm ready for that extra amount of work, right? Not necessarily planning on debuffing like the giant stuff, but we'll get there soon. Alright, I'm just going to assume that we're back in, and just they've never mentioned it. Alright. Is it not this one? Shit, it must not be this one. There it is, this rock.
Seeker, a new
I know where some of these are, but not all of them. I really need to get out the map and learn this one.
perilous moment. One who has served so faithfully deserves to be initiated into our secrets. So I shall tell you the true story of the Blood of Vol.
Yeah,
True story of the Dragon Mark of
I
true story.
I will need to do that on some life for Samus. Which I think is probably part of the reason I don't think I want to get this carried away for Java. But I feel like Voodoo does Abbott enough that I could probably send him a tell and be like, hey, I'm looking to upgrade my dagger on X Life. When is there an opportunity I can ninja in on one of these and do it? And he'd probably be fine. Cash in the streamer bro code points or whatever. Beef, did you look in the not say? Oh, you did. Okay. Yeah, at some point we're gonna We're all gonna have to have a long conversation so I can learn what is going on. But not right now. Maybe an evening stream. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah. I know the answer is probably no, but would you like to come up here? No? Come here. I'm not going to pick you up. Come here. Okay. Then I'm going to ignore you. Those are your two answers. You can come up here and get pets, or you can go over there and be ignored. See, I love it. People are using words that I understand words for, but I have no idea what they are in the relation to this conversation, and that excites me. My head and neck are definitely feeling this storm coming in. Can JavaBot take this guy? Maybe. I guess we'll find out, huh? Highly flammable Java. You know, when I was made of metal, I wasn't ever flammable. So slow. Guess we could try dancing ball. My dancing ball is not very good, but maybe it'll catch something on occasion. Yeah, I need to sit down and do the big gear Tetris on Java. And then we'll start to figure some stuff out. I also took and cashed in the majority of my spare points at the moment to grab a Tinser's weapons box, and I upgraded Java's weapon to tier 5, I think. Potential weapon, I guess. My XP stone of the Lizard Man. We did it. We closed the Rift of Fire. Hey. Hey. I feel like I'm so behind on gear knowledge now with the last update. Like the gear sets went from 90% optimal to 90% optimal. Yeah. Well, and that's part of what I gotta figure out, right? Is do we want to do like which of those weapons do we want to use? I'm pretty sure whatever it is, it's got to have feathers on it. I don't think for Java anyway. I don't think that there's anything that's got feathers on it otherwise. Also, I'm not opposed to like getting something that I use for a while and then upgrade it later. Like I don't need to have a forever gear list, right? I just need to figure out what I can scrab together now that'll get the job done for a while. Like, obviously we're going to need a crap ton of hit points worked into the build. We have none. So we're going to have to deal with that. And we got all the debuff stuff that we got to work in.
I swore that with my dragon mark reawakened, I would bring Dolar under my control. I will finally make good on my
Yeah, I don't have to be Vistani is part of the thing.
will conquer death.
So, like, Feuder, Suma was trying to talk me, I think, into, like, the Lamplighter or something. Which looked fine. Just not quite what I was thinking. Like, I don't have the free points to dabble into daggers. If I had all the racials done, maybe I could, but for right now I cannot do that.
This tower rises high above the orchard.
I always just come up here for the other one, I guess. I don't know where this one is. I thought it's over here somewhere. See, this is where I don't know where they are, and it's gonna bite me. And I've already leapt all over the place, so... The Ravenloft one, I think, would be... What is that? Pain and Suffering? It would be okay. And you might be able to shave a point here or there or something at some point and pick up the extra double strike. But it's just so tight. I don't know if you can realistically cram that all in there. As it is, I'm pretty sure I have to give up charisma to damage at some point to be able to get sustaining song. So to get arcane might, I have to give up color spray and this charisma for sure. And I have and you've got my back, so I only get these 2 points left over, and I can either do sustaining song or Song of Might and have charisma to damage. Crack in the Sky is probably ideal as feathers, armor piercing, but it's from too hot. Yeah, it's part of the problem. Like, getting something like that for, like, as a long-term goal is fine. And if I have, like, a different weapon that has, like, feathers on it for now, it's probably fine. With the goal to switch into that later. But for me to switch into that, I need to be be able to complete the too hot to handle, which means I probably need to be able to do my job at least a little bit. So there's going to be some tears involved, I think, getting this character raid ready to go. Fetters and salt? What? No way. Oh, it's the kukri. Yeah, I looked at it. I could kukri, I guess. Forget where that comes from, though. Isn't that also... That's Project Nemesis.
The blood of Vol seeks eternal life, but true eternal life requires warm flesh and pulsing blood. This undead existence is but a shadow. Yet those who become undead can serve the blood of Vol for year after year, century after century. That's what I've done. The world thinks a
Yeah, I don't...
is dead, and so
I don't know how many I have.
What they don't know is that
I don't have very many. I don't think I had enough to do anything. Yeah, we'll have to go to the shared bank and see. It's another raid that I like to do as well. So if I can get to 29, that's like the goal, right? If I can get to 29, then we can start doing the various things to kind of push it the rest of the way. So like, probably try to figure out an easy farmable gear set for the night, and then figure out some like long-term type goals. And again, it's going to boil down to like which 2 weapons and which artifacts you're looking for, right? And then you got to start figuring out what sets you can glue together. So I was looking at the Time Blade. I have one in my backpack. Better for quests than raids. Maybe. Are you thinking the level 30 version or the level 20 version? Because I considered building a level 20 version. But, yeah, the 30, I thought the 32 looked really good. The other thing I picked up was this guy. Yeah, so I've got the Time Blade base, but I also picked up an Envenom Blade base, which could also be really strong, I think, as a step-up weapon, or like the offhand weapon. It's got why I'm working on the other thing. And I don't think I would lose a lot of sleep over making one. Salt plus paralyzing slow burst is a nuts free for quest. Yeah, kind of thinking a similar thing. Lunar, be prepared. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Fat Halfling. Alright, so I'm 2 minutes left on this pot. Do we just ride out the rest of this Slayer zone? Or this, take the level and just come back, maybe? So, I feel like I wouldn't waste any resources like putting together the Time Blade and the Envenom Blade to have something why I'm getting the other things. Right, like I'm not even Strahd flagged still. I haven't done any of those quests yet. So I gotta try to get in that loop. I don't know. I'm also having some mixed reactions, so plans are coming together to go visit my mother this weekend down in Oklahoma, but I also would not be opposed to not doing that. It'd be crazy. Main that kookery? Yeah, something like that. It feels weird to say it that way, though. Somebody already came through here, I guess. Guess we'll finish this 5,000 off, maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like doing like real work today. Isn't that always the case, though? Yeah, I'm not finding like mobs anywhere. Oh, that guy quit even. Alright, yeah. Nobody said anything. Alright. Well, I guess I'm out then. For those reasons, I'm out. Alright, guys, take it easy. I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good night. Should have just waited. Okay. I don't think we've done this either. That's only got slot for one, though. Big hard, gross. What do we want to do? Ah, spies in the house. What difficulty? Epic Elite? Do a spies in the house. Do a spy stock car. Should be pretty easy going. I'm gonna go ahead and take level 26. I shouldn't, I don't think, but I'm going to. May have to do chain 1 on Epic Elite, which is gross. Alright, let me pull up the thing again. Perfect 2-weapon fighting. Yeah, it seems like the correct answer. Yeah, I think we would have had leftover experience at the end of this, so it's probably a good thing that we bailed when we did. We would have overflowed experience and wasted a bunch. Do. Helps if I go the right place. Get some quote-unquote dailies in. Try already down the quest, maybe? Probably, right? Alright. So what do you guys plan on having for lunch today? I don't know for sure, but I suspect the wife and I are probably going to try to eat today. So, like, go out and do something, but maybe not if we're going to go out tomorrow. And be gone for the weekend. There he is. You're not hungry? Oh man, I'm starving at the moment. I feel like I've been hungry all day, though. Our damage is so bad. See, what do I got? I got a couple of burgers that need to be cooked. And I wonder if we hadn't decided if we're gonna take the car or the bus. If we take the bus, we have to go get it tagged. If we take the car, we need to get an oil change. Isn't that always the case? And I mean, we're gonna have to get it tagged eventually, but we're just feeling kind of lazy right now. Oh, I've been feeling kind of lazy right now. Gross. I hate 2 turns. I feel like the 2 turns always put you where you're just gonna get murdered. Well, I mean, we're not gonna take both to Oklahoma. We're just gonna take one to Oklahoma. We're just going to decide if we're gonna stay at my mom's guest house or guest basement, guest room, whatever you want to call it. That's it, probably guest room. Or we're going to take the bus. So the nice thing about if we decide to take the bus, obviously I don't have to worry about where we're sleeping or anything like that. But the downside is I drive the bus, basically. Where the wife can drive the... She drives the car. She could drive the bus, but she's still a little nervous. Long drives, big vehicle. I mean, we're going to be taking the bus to the lake in a couple of... not very long. So, it's not the end of the world. I think these are actually like slightly more damage for undead and whatnot. Oh man, I don't know. Sounds good. Pizza always sounds good. Maybe I go make a pizza thing again. Some salami and pepperoni. Quesadilla like thing with a little bit of pizza sauce. Told you I found a 7 carb pair of bread, and they look like regular bread. Like it's most keto bread is like really tiny. Because part of how they control the carbohydrates is portion size. But this one, I don't know what they did. Like it's basically the equivalent of probably it's like 2 regular slices of bread now, right? So for me that's probably like 4 or 5 regular pieces of my bread. We just rolled past 420 hit points, everyone. Lost Vaemon. And I'm kind of looking forward to being able to just cruise into Java's role and just kind of know what he's doing and how he's doing it and just feel comfortable on that. Even on the raids that I feel like I know well, I still don't think I feel particularly comfortable on Java. Like we died, I think twice in every single raid we did last night. 3 times I think in one of them, right? Like we died twice to the wall in Shroud. That was our only Shroud death. And that was because I thought I was going to be able to race it. I couldn't. Like as it was going around the corner. And then another one when I was also solving a puzzle, right? I think both of them involved me solving puzzles or something. And then in Vision of Destruction, I died to the Orthons both times. Bastards. Oh yeah, I guess we lost our trapper, huh? That was our trapper that disconnected, huh? But, so he died both times to the Orthons in Vision of Destruction. Our meld ran off, like, before the last Orthon was dead. And got us. So, that's not the worst. Like, that's just... We need more DPS on Orthons, which... If I was, had a little bit more like stuff up and running, then I could have been that extra DPS, but We just didn't have it. I feel bad for this trapper now. This alchemist. I feel like we're likely to finish. We might not. We might wait for him, but I doubt it. Trying to think what else we have besides some hamburgers. I have some hamburgers. I've got some corned beef. I thought there's like more. I thought there's a couple of boxes that spawn on this side of the thing. I don't know how you get them, I guess, though. Oh, looks like they got it. Did we get our experience yet? Dun, dun. Oh man. We're gonna wait for Trey. I don't mind at the moment because I don't have any buffs like that are important counting down, so we can give him a few minutes. Does not bother me. Also, we are hungry. So we can talk about food. Cardboard Crack has a new comic. Grandma's had a wet cough the last couple of days. Sorry to hear that, mate. I got news that Grandpa is now getting visited weekly for last rites. So that kind of sucks. As this chart shows, profits this quarter are... Wait! Are you looking at Midnight Hunt previews during our meeting? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. You are! I can see the reflection in your glasses. Why did I choose to wear glasses today? I can hear you. You didn't mute yourself. Oh. Oh. That was not very funny. Sorry, Cardboard Crack. Okay. I don't know exactly what's going on, but that is a Twitter account that I may or may not be into. 1 of 10? Oh yeah, it was not very good. Not very good at all. You know what we can do? Not that we necessarily need to do this, but Kenna has raised, please. All right. So let's see, Shroud. There's 1, a 2. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what flies up on the screen. Rewind slightly, rewind some more. This is where I like spent forever trying to find the stupid thing. Work messages coming in. Okay. Yeah, so that's the 6,550, 600. It's Samus watching Samus, a cause for a movie quote. But when will then be now? Yeah. I don't know. I was just like, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable number. Is it not? Did I miss something I should have had on for that experience? It seems pretty good. Alright, well, it's almost 1. Normally we go until 2, but I may need to, since I didn't go work on the bus yesterday, I might need to take and go out and do some stuff on the bus today. So we're not 100%, I'm not 100% on what we're taking yet. Take whatever the wife decides she wants to take. She wants to drive the car, she wants to take the bus. Nobody knows the quote, you'll need more Mel Brooks in your lives. Yeah, I don't mind Mel Brooks, but I don't seek him out. My boss loves Mel Brooks, though. My boss's favorite movie is Blazing Saddles. He would play it all the time in the shop. Like, one of the things that we used to do is he had a big flat screen TV up on the wall, and he would just play it non-stop, just all the time. The quote is from Spaceballs. Yeah, I've seen Spaceballs a couple of times. I don't remember that quote. Telegram for Mongo. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Facebook is like screaming at me all sorts of things. Last week, our shop mascot basically passed away. And then, like, a few days later was my boss's 60th birthday party. And then, like, the other day was his actual birthday. So now, like, all those things are getting us tagged on Facebook and whatnot. I'm just like, oh my god. My phone's just like ripping messages at me like left and right here. Yeah, it looks like people are taking off. Okay. If people are bouncing, maybe we just... Like, I don't mind tagging along doing stuff, so that's fine. Alright, so let's do this. Let's here's the problem. Here's our problem. I would use the DDO gear app, right? But now because of the big update, it's probably super out of date. And I don't know if they have an updater for it. This thing, is there like an update? It's about. Is there an update here? Still 8.8, last updated in May. So this thing's gonna be out of whack, which is great. Okay. So if our weapons are oh, hang on. Beef shared a funny. Clerics, rogues, wizards, and okay. We're having a party. Druids. Aww. These are a party, by the way. This Druid didn't get to be a part of the party. Rip. Okay. That's good. Alright, the labyrinthine edge. No? Is it can't it's not new. Clear weapon, apply. What level are you? 29. Okay, so it's not here. That doesn't make any sense. Why would it not be in the... Like, this is old enough it should be in here. That's disappointing. I was hoping to be able to use that. Alright. So if we're using the labyrinthine edge, just pull up some other notes. Something to take notes besides Notepad, please. Where's my open office link? Any open office? Okay. So if we try this labyrinthine edge as our main weapon, what do we want to put in our off weapon? What are we thinking? This thing will have feathers on it for sure. So we need dust and ooze still, is that correct? So we can put feathers on it. That's a slow. Identity crisis is salt. Okay. So yeah, so we need ooze then as our offhand. Yeah, this is a strong weapon actually. Alright, what what do we think? Excluding new 30s. Right? Excluding new 30s. What else do we need? Where's our cheat sheet? Alright, part of the family, 4-piece winter to cover our thing. So if we do part of the family, okay. Thought one of these were... Is there not a raid part of this? Oh, it's this, right? The family's blessing. This is a different necklace. Do we care about this necklace? Is this what we're supposed to build towards? I don't think so, right? Okay. So that means we can run an Enforcer's Plate, a Hammer Fist, and the Wild Card. Right? That's the medium? Yeah, okay. So let's do... part of the family. Why can't I just copy this? I just want to copy this. Copy. Alright, so that's armor, neck, and gloves, right? Okay, so what winter set do we want? Bottom. Okay, just down at the bottom. They nerfed the HP bonus from winter. I don't know if it's worth anymore. Oh. It may not be, but the winter stuff is probably a good stepping stone up, right? Alright, so we have a direwolf belt. Not that it's... I guess it's shield and Stifle Secret. I mean, I guess it's fine. These boots are easy. To start with. Alright, do we Prince's Gauntlet? Probably not, right? I don't know why I was thinking that was Constitution. Or not Constitution, Charisma. We do have a Crown of Snow, I think. But I don't think that's what we want. For a raid, focus guy shouldn't be taking much damage. That's true. As long as I can get over, like I was taking 1,400 or over 1,400 on. What did we do? We did Vision of Destruction on hard. That was the only death that I took that wasn't like a mechanical death, right? I died to the Orthon both times because my meld wear off, and I just got one-shotted basically. So I'm gonna have to get to somewhere. Oh, that's true. I could probably have my epic defensive fighting on for the raids too. I didn't think about that. Because I was too busy like trying to heal and stuff and do things. Yeah, I don't think I want either. Like, we're not really doing caster things, so we don't want these snow things. Hey, Thunderkiss. Trying to figure out some gear. At first, I thought it would be easy to just slam together a winter and just be done with it, but maybe that's not it. Maybe we're looking for the legendary... Legend of the Mists. Yeah, I have a Ring of Prowess. We can put the Ring of Prowess on. But it doesn't give a... It's just deadly in a hit, right? Yeah. That's fine. We can move it over to Java. What else? You're back? What did you miss? We're just trying to figure out gear for Java here. Should be on the other side. If it's going to be like that. Alright, so what else do we... Again, without looking at the level 30 stuff, which we can go look at in a little bit. What... Do we want to try to put a 5-piece set in? I hate how that looks. Get out of there. Drive me insane. This set's pretty good, right? I guess we don't have to have this set, though. Our spell DCs are not going to be very good anyhow. This one's okay, but we're not really doing this either. Okay, well, what would you guys recommend for artifacts then? I don't disagree, Beef. We should probably start that way. I feel like typically I start with a charisma item, like whatever my main stat is for my trinket. Or not my trinket, my artifact. I'm sorry, this might be my new favorite, actually. This Cornfruit's trinket thing. Like, if I'm gonna screw up something, it's gonna be this. Immune to confusion and domination effects. It's pretty good. I feel like this is the one that we want. The Ring of the Kraken. So, I mean, it's charisma based, spell focus mastery, so I don't have to worry about that. No magic guard, being hit with a spell. Maybe not. He says no. Seems good though. I thought this was on hit. Like, if there was a chance that I could make somebody not be able to cast spells for 10 seconds, but it's being hit, it's a guard. It's not really for spells. Oh, melee DPS stuff? That feels wrong. Again, I wasn't looking at that as a spell thing. I was thinking that that is a debuff thing. This was like a perk. What else we got? No. Also no. I'm charisma. I said usually I take and base my trinket around my primary stat. It seems like all these trinkets are kind of like so-so-y. So you get a gold skin guard. Not sure how I feel about that. I typically like those kind of guards. Just too far. Too far. This is pretty good. Exhausting your enemies with no saves are good. Being able to make things turn around, leave me alone is good. Oh, here we go. Oh, was that a neck piece? I didn't even look at it. Yeah, it is a necklace. This seems like weird. Turning a nebula fragment. That's the thing that takes like a lot of work to get to, right? Perfected trinkets. I mean, some of these are pretty good. Perfected Dark Storm. Call Lightning, Air Attunement, Electrical Storm, Lightning Lure, Void Magnet. This is interesting. Not for Java, but it's interesting. So this has got the same thing as that other one did. Alright, chat. What do you guys think? What is our trinket? What are we trying to build around? Do we need a 14 stat item for our charisma item? Or do we just do something else like Constitution for survivability? I feel like this would be fine, right? Heart of Salamades. I feel like it's probably okay. You think Bright Lord or Sulu's trinket? Or the cloak? Alright, so let's pull this up. Salamades. Sulu trinket. Which is heart. Nope. Hearts. And then the cloak. This one. From the Lost Gatekeepers. Strength, Quality Seeker, Armor Piercing, Rage Strength. What? Oh, the other one's Bright Lord that you said. Paladin. The Paladin one. Alright, so wrist. Cloak. Trinket. What's the other part of the mantle of Salamades? Beef? A Devil Scale Bracer? Is it Bracer any good? Oh, it's the Assassin. Okay. Yeah, it's not great. Okay. Let's see if Java's got any of those. Because Java's got some miscellaneous things, but I don't remember what. Gear Tetris, man. Gear Tetris. By the way, if you're on the Solona server and you need some large gym bags, send Java a tell. They just come. I just get them like crazy. Okay. Start at the bottom and scroll up. Trinket is the hardest to get, but the best as long as you slot armor piercing. When you switch out of the family necklace from the raid necklace, you'll want to reslot it. I don't know if I'm gonna switch to the raid part of the family set, am I? I've got this brand, which is strength, and this key. Neither one of those I think are ones that we're going to use. So at some point we're probably just going to eat them. The Ray necklace has stacking armor piercing. Ah. Alright. So, Vision of Destruction, I'm at just enough to get one thing, right? Samus hasn't turned the rest of these in here yet. So I don't know what of these other things that Samus has yet, but we're at this many Visions of Destruction runs. Which means we can get something, right? If we wanted to. I think this is probably the only raid that we have enough pieces for. Oh, you just double click the runes now? Wow, it's too late. Yeah, this would be okay if we like found one, right? It's not perfect, but it's fine. Wait a minute, I can be immune to charms? Wait the hell up. What back it up. Back it up. You're protected by a swarm of hostile bees that lash out when you're struck in melee range. On Vorpal melee strikes, they will also swarm your enemies, doing piercing damage over time. What's the other part of this? Lol, there are like 0 charms in the game, especially raids. 0. Hey man. I get wrecked by this stuff. Petrification, poison, charms. I get wrecked. But not in raids. You're right. So if we pull the trigger on this, we're content. This is the piece. Chat, what do you think? This is our artifact. This is what we build around. I think it's good. Like, it does a lot of the things that I would be interested in, right? Quality constitution, resistance 11. This Devil's Blood's gas. Devil's Bones seems pretty good. Fire and evil absorption are both pretty good. Chad, are you really going to let Beef talk me into this without you guys signing off at all? Yeah. You're gonna say it looks really good. I am really loving my assassin right now too, by the way. Don't think we're gonna be dusting off an assassin though anytime soon. Alright, well, nobody stopped me. Beef's the only one that's saying, yeah, let's do it. There we go. We bought a thing, everybody. Alright, so now we have a piece. These other miscellaneous items are about to go bye-bye. One of the reasons I wanted to pull the trigger on this. That's right, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, emptying stuff with the trash can is so good. Yeah, we picked up the bow from the one raid too. Not that we're gonna be using it for a minute. Okay, well, what's this? I don't care about that. There we go. So we'll need to look for some stuff to feed to level this guy up to level 3. Shouldn't be very long. Or very much work. A couple of things here or there. Okay. What else do we need to plan then? Like, we've got our trinkets sorted. We're not on. Yeah, we'll worry about stats later though, right? Deception. Okay. Deception. We're not going to use these, right? I decided that for sure. Seems legit. Huh. What's the other one called? Oh, these are like some epic thing, right? Yeah, what are these things called? Just medals, they're random. They couldn't give them a name that makes sense so we could search for them and just get rid of all of them at once. It's lame. Just making sure these are nothings. Yeah, okay. There we go. Nice, nice. Like that. Like making things get out of the way. I need 2 treachery threat reduction filigree, 1 in the artifact and 1 in the weapon. Treachery. Okay, well we're a little bit away from that, but we'll put that over here in the make a note pile. No? We'd hate to put something where I wanted it, right? Bam, okay. So we're Shatter Device and Treachery. Okay, so we need to look up the labyrinthine edge again. Control click. It's from Project Nemesis. So let's go see what Samus has for runes. If we get on a good rotation with Java, I don't think we need to worry about replacing these things with Samus because he's just been so loose with these things and the raids in general. Like, I catch them once every couple of lives, basically. Alright, buddy, have a good one. I'm probably going to go soon, too. There goes our chat interaction, though, which is not the, you know, the best to lose. So, dear chat, feel free to chime in. Wait for the program to respond. All right. Okay. What's... Looks like we're close on some Lord of Blades also. So that'll be good. Dragon Rune, Blade Runes, Arty Runes, Thunder Peak. Yeah, we don't have very many, a lot of these. This one's bound to character? Oh, those are the Draconic runes. I always forget those are not raid runes. Alright, so that's our raid runes. Alright, so what do we have that's at least over that window now? Anything? Alright, Artificer runes are over and Blade runes are over. So we can examine that gear. But I don't think we're going to pull the trigger on anything. So we'll take a look at it, and then we'll probably call it a stream here pretty soon. Blades and Artificer. There's some good sets that come out of that together, right? Okay. Combine these things together into one tab, or one window for me, please. Have another one here. It's just the weapon, okay. So Project Nemesis, we're very short on, right? So we need to get in Project Nemesis Eyes if that's going to be our weapon. Which is fine. When are people doing Project Nemesis on the Easily Distracted group? Is it Fridays? I hope not. Tempest Spine. Trying the Demigod Mark of Death. Mondays, Voltanite Chronoscope is a Wobbies. We need a flag. Oh, that's Sunday. Tuesday, Baba, Strahd, Project Nemesis, Killing Time. Okay, so we need to be ready on Tuesday. Alright. So we can click on these. So we can get things. This is something that is kind of hot, not for Java. These are really good, but again, I'm not skilled in that ways. I'm looking to get a pair of these for Samus. This set's going to be important for Samus. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything out of the Artificer for this build, so that's nice. Repulsor boots are fine, but not really what we're looking for. This core is something I've really decided I liked. This would be okay, but I don't think we're staffing for a while. That stuff's all for... It looks like these two things are probably going to go for Samus then. So Samus, I could turn in the Magerite, get a Magerite set going for the next time we're doing stuff. That'll be okay. Okay, so these raids do nothing for Java. It's good to know. It's good to have them in lockdown. Well, I think this means that we're going to have to take some looks at the new stuff in particular and see about going from there. Maybe there's something in the new quest pack, the mini expansion, that will make a lot of sense. I kind of hope so. So we'll take a look at that gear, I think, next time, maybe over the weekend. Try to have some vague idea what we're talking about. And we'll see what we can like cram in on that. That might just work out better in the long run. Alright everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. There's a not 0% chance that we come back with a bonus stream tonight, but it's not very high. I think we're probably going to have a fine Magic tournament tonight. But if the event doesn't go very well, we'll be back early and we'll get some rating in. So as always, like, subscribe, follow, keep your notifications on for when we go live, and I hope to see you again real soon. Thanks everyone for your support. I really appreciate it. We'll see you later. Toodles.